Well, earlier this summer, Junction 6 Fitness Village here in Castleknock in Dublin put a call out to find some people in the market for a mind and body makeover. You applied in your thousands, they whittled it down to a lucky few. So this morning, let's go meet our top 4 finalists. So first up we're joined by Philip Ahern. Philip, you're 33 all the way from Rathlow in County Meath.
I am indeed, yeah.
And you were one of the top 4 finalists.
Yeah.
And tell us about your journey.
My journey, well, I liked the application, I found the application on Junction 6 Facebook page and I just applied for it. Didn't think I would have had any hope of getting it, but...
And here you are.
Exactly,
and you've had a great summer as well of fitness, haven't you?
I have indeed, yeah. Very good, yeah. 10 weeks of the finest, basically, quality fitness.
So Philip, in terms of your weight loss, you have made phenomenal progress. I was looking at some of your figures there. Fantastic. What are you down?
I'm down, I started at 97 and I'm now 74 now, kg.
So you started 97 kg down to 74, so that's a loss of nearly 20 kg?
Yeah,
over 2 stone?
Yeah.
Which is, do you feel proud of yourself?
I feel great, feel fantastic about it. I'm proud of myself now for it.
And not only yourself, I would say your fiance and your family as well.
Definitely, yeah. You love it. We're getting married now next month again.
Next month. Do you feel like a new man?
I do indeed, yeah.
Ready to hit the honeymoon?
Ready to hit the honeymoon.
High five. Nicola, right, wow, you look absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
I know you've just had your hair done with the girls in Combe and just finished with Emma here in River Beauty. What a transformation.
I know, I can't believe it. I don't look like myself anymore.
Wow. Now, let's go back to the start. You're a mum of 2.
Yes, I am.
You have 2 boys.
Yeah, Connor and Keane.
4 and 6.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very busy household.
Very, very busy. Very, very busy. I'm constantly on the run. I'm wondering why I'm not a size 8 already. But yeah, just very, very busy. I never get time to do anything like this. So.
Which is great. Now, you entered this competition 10 weeks ago and you've had a fantastic transformation, haven't you?
Yeah, more than I bargained for. I sort of thought it was going to be physical, but it's actually been even more than that. It's been my mind, just emotionally, everything. It's been absolutely a total package.
Yeah, it's been a whole, as you said, not only a fitness, but it's been a holistic transformation as well. I know you've been involved in the yoga, haven't you?
Yes, loved that. And I think that's what clicked it for me. I realised when I went home after thinking about it, did I really enjoy that class? Did I not? Because it was just very, very different because they were asking us to, meditate and to really think about our whole bodies, and I think that's really what I've learned from this. It's not just about physicality or working your arms or your legs or whatever, losing weight.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Now, as a mum of 2 boys, you're always on the go.
Very much.
It is quite tough juggling, obviously being a working mum as well. You've really pushed yourself over the 10 weeks, haven't you?
Yes, and it's been difficult at times, but I think the people that work here, that's been my saviour. That's been what's made me come back. I've gone home on absolute cloud 9 because personal trainer Ryan up in Conroy Fitness, he's been absolutely brilliant, and he's just talked me around some days where I felt like I don't really want to go here.
Yeah, and it can be tough to get motivated, can't it?
Yeah, but you just feel amazing once you've had your session.
Yeah.
And you go home, and it's just been brilliant.
And in terms of your weight loss, what are you doing?
I'm down half stone.
Wow.
But lots of inches around my stomach. I think I've always gotten hung up on the figures whenever I sit in the scales.
And I think a lot of women do, don't they?
Yeah, I've lost inches around my arms, my legs, and my stomach.
Fantastic, because you're quite, to look at you actually, you're a strong woman.
I feel strong now.
Yeah, and obviously with the weights as well, you've been combining weights into your gym training.
Oh, weights, I'll definitely do weights from now on. Brilliant. Then we're running on a treadmill, aimlessly going nowhere.
But for now, you're dolled up to the 9s. Can someone please take her out for the night? I'm going to take you out.
Oh, thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right, next up we're joined by Gavin Lawler, 37, just up the road here in Blanche. Gav, tell us about your fitness journey.
Well, I was in another gym, kind of wasn't really getting there as much as I could, so I needed a bit of motivation, and then I joined Junction 6. I got the transform, and it was great. So I'm able to do like so many different things. There's so much, different jiu-jitsu and gym and everything here. Like so.
It's fantastic because you've got the football classes, you've got Alty Peak, you've got Ger Conroy, you've got the food, you've got the yoga. It's all in one hub, isn't it?
Oil for choice here, you know. There's so much to do. We can do something different nearly every day of the week. It's great.
Which is great. Now tell us about where you started and where you're at now in terms of your weight loss.
Yeah, well, I lost about 1.5 stone altogether. Like I wasn't really looking to lose like a lot of weight. You know, it was more for me. It was more about I like a beer, so you know.
Yeah, you're a big lad.
Yeah.
You know,
so,
you're good and strong.
So like I've never been skinny, but you know, I just wanted to lose a bit of my belly and you know, tone up a bit, like put on a little bit of muscle and obviously increase my fitness level a bit, you know. So I feel like I've done a fair bit of that, like, you know.
And it's great, and like we're now obviously 10 weeks gone, we're hitting almost the 12-week period, and they say it takes a couple of weeks to break a habit. Did you have any bad habits before you started out?
Yeah, well, as I said, fond of a beer or two or maybe more at the weekend, like, you know. I like food as well, so it's not a good combination, you know.
Well, Gav, we saw you in the football class, so I saw some of your moves. You ready to hit the floor on Saturday night?
Yeah. Should be ready. I think I'm just about ready.
High five.
Thanks a million.
Well done. And finally we got Latasha Drury. Latasha, all the way from County Gavin. And you landed in Castleknock.
And the blow-in.
Now tell us, how did you get involved in the whole search?
So I was always wanted to join here when it opened last year, but I just, you know, when you kind of get stuck and you're like, I wasn't in gym anyway, but it was kind of the boring old going on the treadmill, going on the bike. So I knew I needed something to kind of get me back on the road. So whenever I seen this advertised, I was like, okay, I can't not apply because this is amazing. So that's when I sent the application in then, and didn't think I'd hear anything from it because I never win anything. And then when I got the place, then I was just ecstatic. It's been amazing.
Now it's been a fantastic journey for you. Tell me about your whole experience.
So from day one, when you walk in that door, everybody is so welcoming and everyone was so motivational. It was just brilliant. Like full support from everyone every day. So it actually has become almost an addiction now because you come in and you feel so good after working out, and I've just loved, like, all the guys in Fitbo were lovely, and Alty Peak and Yoga Hub and Gers. It's just been brilliant, and I had Laura as a personal trainer up in Gers. She's excellent.
And Ger Conroy, Laura's great.
She's very good. So it's been absolutely brilliant.
It's been a great journey. Now I know one of your main focuses was in on Alty Peak. You really kind of got stuck in there, didn't you?
Yeah, well, mainly the Alty Peak and Ger Conroy's. So I absolutely loved them. Like, you go in there and you feel like you're dying. But like,
in a good way.
In a good way. Having a good sweat. But they're amazing. Like, they're just
Well, you've been putting in 3 classes a day.
Maybe not 3 Alty Peaks, probably maybe 1 to 2 Alty Peaks, maybe
and then a Ger
personal training or something.
So you've been in series. Or tell us where you start and how much weight you've lost.
So 2 days, more to do. 2 stone 8 pounds so far.
2 stone 8 pounds. You said to me earlier on, you're a third of the way to where you want to be at.
Yeah, I'd like to. I've never quite got to my goal in my life. As I say, I was born fat, so big 10-pounder baby.
I was not far off you. but it's a 1 year goal to get down.
But this is has been amazing for me. It's really made me feel so motivated, and I'm just I'm 1/3 of the way there in 10 weeks. In a year, who knows where I'll be at that stage.
Now, for anyone watching this online or at home, you obviously went through this journey a couple of years ago. Tell us where you were at and where you kind of ended up at.
So probably about 7 years ago, I was at the heaviest in my life. I was only like 23. I was actually 21, and I knew it was one of those, they say you see a picture and that motivates you, and that sent me on that journey that time. So I did it through a well-known diet, restricted diet kind of thing. But I was kind of started about walking and I was running and like that. But I never had much. I never joined a gym then. I never did much weights and stuff like that.
But you had great great success.
I had great success. It came off very quickly.
Yeah.
But as I say, if it comes off too quickly, it's not sustainable. And probably the lifestyle I was living was not sustainable for a busy job, and my job in quite long hours and stressful and whatever. And then when I changed jobs, the 9 stone I'd lost in that phase all just kind of creep back on over a phase of, well, not all of it, but a good chunk of it came back on over 3-4 years.
Okay.
So then when I moved job to my current position, this competition came up.
And you're just down the road in Kappa Hospital?
I'm in Kappa Hospital, yeah.
Okay, so you have absolutely no
excuse. It's on my way home.
Now, I know you've enjoyed the whole transformation process. I have to say, you look $1 million.
Oh, thank you.
So we're going to hit the town tonight.
Well, I have a christening to go to now.
She's a christening to go to, and then we're going to hit the town.
And then hit the town.
So congratulations, well done.
Thank you so much.
On your transformation.
Thank you.
And you're on the right road, so keep going.
Thank you very much.